Hi everyone, so we're here for day 4 of our bioenergy and wellbeing reset. So our 21 days of bioenergy and wellbeing reset. So each day I'm talking about a topic to do with bioenergy and also a wellbeing topic as well. So a wellbeing tool, bringing a wellbeing tool in that you can use in your daily life. They're all quick and easy tools that we can bring in lots of different moments in our day to support our self-care, self-love and our general well-being. So today the topic that I'm going to talk about for bioenergy is around emotional stress, emotional shock, emotional trauma, and just really stagnation that we can have in our bodies, in our energy systems, to do with holding, limiting negative emotion in our system as well. And negative emotions are not a bad thing. They're a tool that we use to navigate the world with our human experience. We need the yin and the yang, the positive and the negative emotions there too. We need the negative emotions there to help us to understand our experience as well and to navigate through particular experiences. But the challenges happen really when we hold on to the negative emotions in our system, and usually we're holding on to them generally as a protective mechanism. So we get a fright or a shock or a fear or something like that, and we hold it in to say, okay, if I hold this in my system, it's going to stay there as a reminder to me that I don't like this particular situation or these events or whatever's just happened to me or the interaction I had with somebody or whatever it is. So we can trap that emotion in our system to hold it there as a warning signal. But really, energy is supposed to be in motion. It's supposed to be flowing. These emotions are supposed to be there to help us navigate, to flow in, to flow out. We have the experience and we should be able to move back to a reset, balanced, grounded, centered type of perspective or way of being, but we don't always do that. So we're not really taught practices of how to release these. Now, there's lots of different ways to release them as well, and we teach you many different ways to release them in our Bioenergy Diploma course. Our next course is starting on the 20th of May. It's an 8-month programme, part-time for 8 months, so it's 1 weekend a month. So we teach you lots of different things in that, around this area. But we can release them with our bioenergy practice, and we can have deep-seated emotions. We can have really heavily ingrained negative emotions that have really dug into our systems for whatever reason, and they throw our systems out of balance, so they don't allow the balance to be there. And on day 1 we looked at what is bioenergy about. It's about having balance in our systems and discovering if there are imbalances there, what they're related to, and releasing them with our bioenergy practice. So as we were talking about the negative emotions here, one of the things that can throw our system out of balance are these negative emotions. So, negative emotions: fear, anger, rage, hatred, resentment, lack of forgiveness, lack of love, lack of self-love. They go on and on. Anxiety, they go on and on. There's a big long list of them. And we bring you through the different types of ones. We can hold certain types of ones in certain areas of our systems, our physical bodies, our energy fields. It's not always the case. They can travel, they can move around, they can be held in different locations, but there's a dominant amount of the time certain ones can be held in certain areas as well. So we show you how to do all of that in our Bioenergy Diploma course. But it's a really big one, this whole area of negative emotions and holding on to negative stress, negative shock, negative trauma. And we can't beat ourselves up about it either. We have to be, show kindness towards ourselves in relation to this, because we hold these in as a protective mechanism. So we are trying to protect ourselves by holding this in. This reminder of, this will not happen to me again, or I'll know if this happens to me again that I don't like this particular situation because I have this reference point, which is this negative emotion. But as adults navigating through the world, we don't need to make our decisions and our choices from this space of this negative emotion, this trapped negative emotion that we have. So that's really, it's a big part of why our systems can be out of balance. I have yet to find a client that, or somebody I've worked on with bioenergy, or even in the discussions with our students and graduates, I've yet to find somebody who does not have some negative emotion locked in their system somewhere related to some event. Now, the events can be big events in our lives, they can be small events, they can be something we read, they can be something we saw on TV or a movie, they can be a fright we got from, an experience where we witnessed something. It can be our perception. It doesn't even have to be real. It can be our perception of things. You know, the fear of snakes can be very real for somebody, you know, just the thought of that, you know, or spiders or different things that we can be fearful of, or phobias that we have. The thought of that, the perception of that is just as real as seeing the actual, you know, object or you know, animal or whatever it is that we might have a fear about. For some people who have those extreme fears, like, or those phobias, you know. So, and I've been in that situation. I had an extreme fear of flying for a while, an extreme phobia of flying, quite debilitating. I had a job where I had to travel all the time, and it was exhausting to have to go through that anxiety and that fear. But there's always an underlying negative emotion or underlying stress or trauma or shock underneath that as well, that we can identify with our bioenergy practices and release with our bioenergy practices as well. So that's really talking about negative emotion, how important it is for us to know how to release, identify negative emotions, where we're storing them, the reason we're storing them, like why are we storing them, you know, identifying what was the underlying cause that we, you know, in a moment had a subconscious decision to say it's a good idea for my system to hold on to that. And communicating with our subconscious system to see if it will release, if it will let that go through our bioenergy practices as well. So it's a big area within our training in bioenergy as well. It's really important. It's a massive amount of the percentage of reasons why imbalances are there for all of us, for people in life. You know, it's a massive percentage, this emotional shock, emotional trauma, emotional stress. You know, and what is stress? It's overwhelm of underlying emotions underneath it as well, you know. And then the wellbeing practice that we want to bring in today, that we're going to bring in today, is just looking at the mindfulness type of practice. Mindfulness is something that we cover within our bioenergy program, and it's a body scan. So there's a longer version of this on our website in our free resources section. I'll post that into the comments below. We also have an upcoming workshop, free 1-hour workshop next week as well. I'll pop that into the comments if you're interested in looking at that as well. And obviously our bioenergy diploma course. I'll put links in below so it's easy to access if any of you are interested in that as well. But the wellbeing one is just to do a body scan. So I'm going to do a quick one with you now, and I'll pop the longer one into the comments, as I said. So if you'd like to follow along to this, you're more than welcome to. So just to take a deep breath in all the way down to your toes. And this is really just to center us, ground us, bring us into the present moment, away from the ruminating about the past or anxiety about the future. And just to really ground us into this present moment, bring a sense of calm, a sense of peace, and really fully bring our energy down into our bodies. You know, the busyness up here that we talked about yesterday as well, really bring that energy down into our bodies as well. So just taking a deep breath in, all the way down to your toes, getting yourself comfortable where you're sitting or standing or walking even, bringing your awareness to your toes. Just noticing how you feel when you bring your awareness to your toes. Bringing your awareness to your feet, your ankles. Acknowledging your physical body. Bringing your awareness to your lower legs. Your knees, your upper legs, your hips, your torso. All of your pelvic area, your sitting area. Front of your torso, bringing your awareness to the back of your torso. So your lower back, your mid back, your upper back. Just noticing how you feel in all of these areas as we go through. Now a longer version of this meditation is a good idea to do as well if you're interested, if it resonates for you. Bringing your awareness to your left arm all the way down to your left fingers, thumb, hands, wrist, lower left arm, elbow, upper left arm up to your shoulder. And then bringing your awareness all the way down to your right arm, right fingertips, right fingers, right thumb, right hand, lower right arm, elbow, upper right arm and right shoulder. Bringing your awareness to your neck, the front, the sides, the back of your neck. How is all of that area feeling for you in this moment? Bringing your awareness to the back of your head, the sides of your head, the top of your head, your face, your forehead, your ears, your eyes, your eyebrows, your temples, all across your forehead, down to your temples. Your cheeks each side, left and right, your nose, your lips, your teeth, your gums, your tongue, your jaw and your chin. Bringing your awareness to all of these in this moment. Taking a deep, deep mindful breath in all the way down to your toes. So that's our lovely short body scan, just for this practice, to introduce it, to bring it into your day. Longer version ones are a great idea as well if you have time. I hope you can bring that into your day at some point and have it there as a tool just to bring presence, calmness, centeredness to your day, to this moment, helping you to take yourself away from the busyness that can be in our minds and bringing our energy fully down into our body. So looking forward to connecting again tomorrow. Thanks for checking in and see you soon. Thanks guys. Have a great day ahead.